don't think they heard me. I don't think they heard me the first time. So I gotta say it again for them. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. I'ma just live my life, live my life, live my life. I'ma do what I want. Yeah, that's right, yeah, that's right. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. Look, bring out the bass, bring out the L. I got the chase, I got the gold. All of my necklace and a smile. You can't erase. If the window circle over here, we like to wild out and get weird. We like to put our hands in the sky, yeah, and show the world that we here. The way we living is so rare. But ask, do I care? Do I care? I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing, do my thing.
And another one.
And another one. Cheers. It's been a while.
It's been a while. A few things have changed since.
Do you know if it's a girl or a boy, or you don't want to?
Not yet.
Okay.
I will find out eventually. But like with this whole like pandemic and everything, I've just been kind of delaying because I want to do some sort of gathering.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
Like a
somebody,
reveal.
yes, like a reveal.
Yes.
If somebody tries to Zoom me one more time, like I am over these Zoom video calls.
You're not the only one. Yeah, I think we're all there.
I mean, what do you feel? Is it a girl? What do you feel?
I mean, at the beginning, I was sure it was a girl, but then now with the way it's been like kind of kicking me, I'm like, oh, it's a boy.
Really? I think it's a girl.
You think so?
I think it's a girl. I don't know. I'm getting girl energy. I'm getting feminine energy. I don't know. Feminine energy? No, Cher is really good at it. So, what are you getting?
Tell us, Psychic Cher. How about tell us what the next question is? Maybe you could guess it before we pick it.
Okay, let me guess. I think that's let's go. I'm not watching.
Make it a good one.
Okay. Is female empowerment and women supporting women a real thing or just a trend?
Is it just a hashtag?
Okay, I've been feeling recently that it's more of a hashtag trend than
For
a
real?
reality.
Why?
Because I feel like, well, first of all, I've been empowering women since like 2012. Okay, let me just throw that out there. Before
You remember the year?
I remember the
Okay.
years. Okay. But I feel like since then, I see that it's become popular. Like when in terms of events, you know how they do like panels where it's like women entrepreneurs and everything, and then but behind the scene, people are not getting paid, or they're not being treated nicely, or the people being hired to organize the event or to film the event are male company, like
Male dominated.
Yeah, it's male dominated. They're not seeking out media companies that are owned by women. So you know what I mean? Like the actual work that comes into supporting women, I don't see it from a lot of the people who claim to be about female empowerment and like don't get me started in like 50% of the life coaches that have popped up all of a sudden. I don't know, is it just me? Am I being bitter? Maybe.
But don't you feel that we are more awakening about, how being a woman and how to support each other? Don't you feel that we're talking about it more? And some of them are actually real, I think.
There is some, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's all fake.
Yeah.
And I do think there's more awareness around
Exactly.
the topic,
Definitely.
Yeah. But I think that people forget that it's not just saying like, hey, I'm a feminist, I'm pro-girl. There's actually an action that needs to be attached to it.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. I think that women are supporting more women. I think there's less competition. That's what I feel it. Yeah, I feel there's less competition with women.
Okay.
But I do think that the men, I think, are using it more as a hashtag. Sort of like also, like the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
Everybody was all like,
definitely.
Black Lives Matter. And then it's like,
Definitely.
ain't nobody talking about it no more, right?
Definitely.
So
I
it's the
think,
same thing. It's the same thing. I feel that, yes, because it's in, right? To be down with women and they're trying to, fight sexism and whatever. But does that translate behind the scenes? Not always, because our pays, we still get paid less.
Exactly.
There's so many things,
No,
so many
but are
things
companies
unfair.
hiring more women? Are they hiring more Black people? Like I've been like looking at brands,
and looking at their campaigns to be like, okay, is there actual Black people? Because a lot of people are like, oh, Black Lives Matter, or whatever, or like women supporting women, and like, okay, is that actually translating into like your social media, your platform? Like, are you actually like real about that? You know, like if you look at people, it's.
But I feel like in those platforms, and especially like social media, I feel like women are getting there. I feel like, you know, you see women like Dove. Did you see the Dove campaign? They were like, you know, many women. They were like different women that were just like.
But Dove's always been good.
It's true.
Dove has always been pretty good with that.
It's true.
Before it became a trend. So them I rock with.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna give them our money. We gonna support them. Okay, I'm gonna drink to that.
Yes.
I'm gonna drink to that.
I buy Dove products like them.
There's for sure an energy that's risen that I would say it's called feminine. I don't want to say woman because we all have feminine energy, men and women, right? And that's what's risen because men are becoming more feminine or tapping into their
feminine
divine,
energy.
their feminine energy, and women are as well, and it's making them more empowered. Are they supporting other women in their empowerment? I think so. I think it's natural, but I don't know how.
I think we have to start with our circles.
I agree with that.
It starts there. It starts with, you know, with our friends.
Yes.
You know, your best friend not supporting you, it's not normal.
Right. Yeah, and do you call her out? Do you call her out? Do you call her out?
all the time.
Yeah, but do you call her out? Like I've had friends, I've called out. Like, do you call out?
No, but Sheila's calling out people for just about
But
it.
you know what? No, but you know what?
No, but
I rate that. I love that.
That's how we hold each other accountable. Like, if you feel that way, like, do you tell that person, like, hey, what's up? Like, if your best friend like is doing something, do you say, hey, like, I don't feel supported? Like, do you tell her? Or do we just like think people are psychic and they know what we want?
It's true. It's true
Do
that
you
we
tell
don't.
her?
Yeah, it's true that I tend to not say it, but to me, it's so like it should be automatic.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know, it's
I'm like that
I
too,
don't
like-
say it because I don't care.
I'll
I'm just
say-
like, not that I don't care, but it's just that I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to elevate. If you want to be on that low vibrational energy, I'll leave you right there in your low vibration. I'm on to the next one. But I like that though.
But don't you feel like your best friend or your sister
I feel
or
like
your
certain things should be said to some extent
Exactly.
because, like for me, if I care about someone, it's natural
That's
for
it.
me to be like rooting for you.
That's
Yeah.
I want you to win.
I agree.
That's it.
You know?
I agree. I agree 100%.
But we are who we are, and some people aren't at our level. And just because we're best friends doesn't mean that person is going to know. If you don't tell them, like we have, just like you tell your, kid.
I was about to say that because if it's a best friend,
Okay, maybe
it's not. We're not gonna get to that point. A
But
friend,
people grow differently.
colleague.
Maybe we've grown. Maybe we've outgrown each other. Maybe I'm in a different place, and maybe like with COVID and everything, like there's a big distance between us, and people changed a lot, like in that time. And sometimes you don't know who someone is until they don't show up, and then you see, oh, well, that's where you're at. Oh, I see. And that's okay, but then you take your distance.
and then you act accordingly.
You take your distance. You're like, okay, like you said, low vibe. Okay,
Yeah, you
Okay.
stay right
Oh,
there.
you stay right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna do my thing.
okay, I'll see you. I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
But like, I agree with you, Cindy. For me, it's like, you know, supporting women. It starts with my family. It starts with my closest friends. And if you don't show that, because I do always show
That's it.
my support to the people I love, because
me
it's
too, I'm like that.
normal, right?
Yeah.
It's just a basic thing to me.
Yeah, but you're a Leo.
And it's not something.
I'm like, it's not normal for everyone, though. You
It's
gotta
not
realize
something
it's
that
not.
I would not. I can't see myself really asking, "Hey, support me more."
Me neither.
or-
I don't do that.
Yeah,
no, I
like
can't.
that's just not in my nature.
Mhm.
I'd rather just observe and see who's there for me and who isn't.
Yeah.
Me too. Same.
And then
Yeah.
that's how I decide where I classify you.
Yeah.
I
An
agree with that.
acquaintance.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
same way. Yeah,
Well,
totally.
I've had people like say, "Oh, I don't feel like you supported me, like you weren't a good friend." I've had people like tell me like you know they felt that I wasn't there.
really?
Yeah, and my response was like, "Well, actually, I was." Like, look at this text message. Look at this. I go through my Instagram archives and I'm like, look at
Look, I supported. I
Look at
supported.
this. Okay, check your memory. Okay.
But don't you feel we're more sensitive to, like, compared to men? with that time, that kind of support each other, whatever. I feel that
I
we're
think so too.
yeah, we're more
Yeah.
sensitive, huh?
I don't know. You know what? I understand what you're saying, but I think that it's just that men are so used to supporting each other and us being excluded. So I don't know if it's that we're more sensitive to
Really?
it.
You find?
Men support-
the boys
yeah,
club.
yeah.
Men will.
No. There's a difference between
Difference.
backing each other up
Yeah.
and supporting each
You
other.
know what? That's a great fact
Yeah.
too, though. That's
Because
true.
the boys
yeah.
will back each other up.
They won't necessarily support.
If he said he didn't do it, my bro didn't do it. Okay, they will back. They will back each other.
what about emotional
It's-
support?
Okay, yeah.
Emotional
Okay.
support. I don't think it's
Emotional
Oh, no,
support.
no, definitely.
Because
Yeah.
my husband has this group.
I don't
of
think
friends
guys
that
open up.
Like he calls
No.
them his best friends.
Okay.
And I'm like, when's the last time you spoke to him? It was like 3 months
Guys
ago.
are weird.
Yeah, they
3
don't have the
months ago.
same. Yeah, no, it's
No.
true.
They're
don't
not as
open
social
up.
as us.
No.
But
Well, let's
it's
say-
biological though.
But let's say, okay, I opened this restaurant, okay? So you guys are all gonna come and support me and have a meal and have a drink, whatever. If it was a man and his friend didn't come over, would he feel as much like, oh my God, my best friend didn't come
I think
to
so.
support
I
me?
think so.
You
I
don't
think
think
so.
so? I think
I was
so.
watching a TV show and the guys were fighting over that exactly. They're
Yeah.
like, I had a baby, you weren't there, you didn't call me.
What?
And it
It's
takes them a while.
ongoing.
It takes them a while to say it,
Yeah.
but their resentment builds, and then they're like in each other's face, like, "Yo, bro, like, woo, woo, woo," you know, like,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying the feminine energy
Yeah.
is rising within all of us.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
I think that
I
they
don't know.
might
I
not
think my
verbalize
husband
it.
missed that memo because, like, because I definitely don't see that feminine energy like at all.
So we're more
I don't
sensitive.
know.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
we're more
feel like-
sensitive. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Yeah, I
Because
think so.
I mean, I'm like trying to think of specific example and
Yeah.
like, so we
Okay,
had
it's a
we had two
business.
weddings. We had a civil wedding and we had a
Mhm. Okay.
destination wedding.
Okay.
His best friend arrived late to the civil wedding.
We're like,
You're like, well.
and he didn't come to the destination wedding.
Okay.
So if that was my best friend,
I would've been mad.
no.